So you want to be disciplined, huh? Well, here's 3 things I did to build my discipline and be consistent with it. Let's get right into it. First thing, having structure. Essentially waking up every single day at the same time to help you build that habit and never pressing the snooze button. If you want to wake up at 7 a.m. every single day, you set your alarm 5 minutes before 6:55 just to surprise yourself. Alarm rings 6:55 a.m. Alarm rings 6:55 a.m. in the morning. You get up. You do not press the snooze button, because if you press your snooze button, you've already lost the first task of your day. You can already check X on your daily planner, on scheduling your day, on why you missed out on waking at 6:55 and sleeping in and missing. Basically ruin your full day. You don't want to ruin your full day, alright? So waking up at the same time every single day, and you build up to it. If you want to wake up at 5 a.m. one day, you wake up at 7 a.m. for a couple of weeks, you wake up at 6 a.m. for a couple of weeks, then you start waking up at 5 a.m. And then it'll naturally build into your routine, into your habits, and you'll be free and disciplined like a monster, waking up at 5 a.m., no need for coffee. Let's get into the second thing. Number 2, constantly learning. Whether it was making progress on a business, making progress on a skill, always reading, always writing, you always want to grow your brain. Because once you slow that down and you cave into comfort, then you're essentially screwed and you're stuck in that position until you figure out a way to get out. I read the book Atomic Habits, and it said, once you're falling out of order, once you're noticing that your habits are falling off the cliff and everything like that, and you notice that one day you didn't read, you didn't write, you didn't journal your day, you didn't focus on your skills, you didn't focus on a high income skill, you didn't read. Sorry, I keep on saying the same shit. Essentially, if you didn't do anything productive and you go on to the next day, it's gonna start stacking up. It's gonna start stacking up, and you're just gonna be double the unproductivity, the procrastination, you're gonna be doubling that. So the first day that you notice that you've fallen off, okay, you immediately, next day you stop it. You punish yourself. You wake up an hour before the original time you were supposed to wake up. You read double the pages. You do double the hours of learning your skill, learning your trade, learning anything. You double the journal pages of journaling your day. You need to always learn. You need to always grow your brain, or else you'll be stuck and you will never learn to progress and make, the results and be able to achieve the things you want to achieve in life. Now, number 3. I'll see you in a second. Number 3, sacrifice. Sacrificing everything. Honestly, your friendships, relationships, partying, drugs, alcohol, staying away from all of that, all right? If you look at it in the long term, none of it have any benefits, all right? Especially if you're trying to achieve something of such great scale. You partying every weekend, you drinking every single day, you smoking weed every single day, hanging out with bums, it's not going to get you anywhere. And you need to grow the discipline to be able to stay home, stay on your focus, stay on your grind, and be able to achieve whatever goals you've set for yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to end up being stuck in the same place. There's a saying, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. If you hang around bums all day, who all they do is, stay out till 3 a.m., stay on their phones in parking lots and do nothing, you're going to end up doing nothing every single day until 3 a.m. You should just be a cop, because that's essentially what a cop does in Canada, at least. They just sit in the parking lot for hours and hours and hours until they get a call at night. Or if your friends are going out every single night, partying, going to clubs, you're just going to end up not achieving anything. I know so many 25, 26, 27-year-olds, what all they do is go out with their friends to clubs and pubs and all that stuff, and all they do is drink and smoke weed and do all that shit, and they have no goals, they have nothing, and all they do is whatever money they make, they go and spend it on something random. It's not healthy. You need to be disciplined. You need to avoid going out and spending random time that you've wasted. And I'm not saying don't go out, okay? Minimize it. Hear me out. I used to go out a lot. I used to go out every weekend night. I would play games for 4 or 5 hours, video games. I would do all this random unproductive stuff, all right? And I would do it every single day, to the point where 4 or 5 hours of my time was just going to one single game or something like that. I look at it at a greater scale. It had no benefit to me. It had absolutely no benefit to me. Maybe a couple of core memories, but that's all it had. you know, like I would much rather have core memories of, you know, starting a business, reading the same, like reading an amazing book, something like that. Like, you guys got to sacrifice the time with your buddies, especially if they're bums, essentially. If they got nothing planned for them. If you hang around people who all they say is, oh, look at that amazing Lamborghini, let's take a picture of it. Oh, well, you're essentially distancing yourself from that goal of owning a Lamborghini, because you're taking a snapshot of it, and you can't even comprehend the fact that, you know, you can't manifest it, right? It's just going to be your wallpaper. Sure, you'll look at it every day, but what are you going to do to achieve it? You need to put yourself in the position of the guy who's driving the Lamborghini. You need to track the things. You need to look at a Lamborghini, and rather saying, oh, let's take a picture of it because this is such a sick car, you got to be like, no, it's just a Lamborghini. It's going to be my life one day. And I'll have faith, and I'll be patient, and I'll wait for it. And I know that it'll take time, but eventually, if I do not stop, if I do not give up, it'll be in my hands one day. It'll be my key to my new car keys, you know? That's gonna be the video for today, boys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Implement this, guys. A lot of people don't implement this. Whatever video it is, even though if I'm not too big of a creator right now, maybe, still the stuff I'm saying is true. Like, it's true. So implement it, guys. As long as you want to change your life slowly, improve these skills and implement everything, and, you know, look at yourself from a year from now. You don't want to be stuck in the same place. You want to be progressed. You want to move on, right? Good luck, homies. I'll see you guys later.